What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact places to make an investment based on data. Where did this data come from? Well, we manage over 50 Airbnb units. I'm sitting in my buddy's Airbnb unit right now. This is a mural that he had painted in Aldea Zama, specifically Agua Santa. There's some videos in the links below where you can tour this entire building that we built. And the reason why this video is important is because it's based on data, right? Tony manages over 50 units on Airbnb with his partner, David. And this video is gonna break down where a great investment is to make here in Tulum, since the Airbnb market is booming, and why I invested here. So let's jump into it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. We can set up a Zoom call for your specific needs and go from there. I look forward to it, so let's jump into it.
So all this is region 15. Look, this is Kukulkan, right? Mm-hmm. And what I mentioned earlier that was already developed and has streets was this, region 9, right? And then I told you, you start seeing it here. So if you notice, it's like this right here is the next part being built, and then this will be the next part, and so forth. But if I do a closer zoom, look how many developments already exist. Okay, these are actual Airbnbs, whether they're homes or they're big developments, right? So just in this little area, look how many exist. These are already in Google Maps. So you'll be surprised.
Have you had any investors finish a unit in this region 15, and how are their Airbnbs going?
Yes, yeah. So we have clients of ours that they bought a place and they're like, hey, can you guys rent it for us, right? So most of our properties, we have about 20, 25 in Aldea Zama that we manage, and we have about 15 here in region 15. And I can tell you this, the performance between Aldea Zama and region 15 is not as different as you would think, because we have some clients of ours that have some killer homes or condos, and they were done like super well, right? Like the design and the decor, super nice. And then we have some really boring stuff in Aldea Zama, built very conservatively, nothing special. The client doesn't know anything about the Airbnb market, so they furnish it themselves, and it looks like just IKEA stuff, okay? In those scenarios, the region 15 condo will outperform Aldea Zama every time. We see it today. If, let's just say, both are as nice and we're identical, but one is in Aldea Zama, one is in region 15, the Aldea Zama might get more rentals, probably by 10, 15%. It's not a major thing. If you're doing a house, you're not gonna have an issue because you're designing the house. You're gonna build the house that's gonna look extremely appealing and sexy aesthetically and all that. So we're building it. That's not an issue when you build, at least not in our case. I don't think that is. I'm a believer that if you build it right, they shall come. And that's what we're doing. The development that I'm doing called... the development that I'm doing, the 8 one-bedroom units, that thing is over here, right where my cursor is, right over here. Literally there's nothing, okay? There's nothing. And you'll see that once we build it, we brand it, and we start showcasing it, people are gonna wanna stay there independently of where it is. And of course, even when you go to our Airbnb, we'll say, hey, we're in the region 15, this is the new up and coming growth. This is a more, organic area. We'll use the right terminology not to mislead anyone, meaning, hey, there is dirt road to get here, but that's it. To get to the beach, you're probably closer than Aldea Zama. Anyways, Aldea Zama's here. Right. So if you're over here, you're closer to the ocean. So in its due time, this land will be more valuable because it's closer than this land up here. That's obvious. Right. But right now there's not the infrastructure, so yes. But even then, watch this. I'm gonna go to Airbnb.
Why it's cheaper land than Aldea Zama, right? Because that's already built out. Yeah.
Exactly. And then check this out. You can go to Airbnb because that's where I get my information. But watch, go to Airbnb and just type in Tulum, right? So just like if you're a client coming to Tulum, we'll put any dates. We'll put from this date to this date, and we'll say we're 5, party of 5. And most of the stuff that you will see, watch this. Okay, all of this here is outside Aldea Zama. Okay, look how much Airbnbs versus things inside of Aldea Zama.
And then look at the reviews. 45 reviews.
Yeah, and the sizing of it is probably the reason for that. With 5 people, there's less opportunity in Aldea Sama.
Yeah, but look, like,
Soon,
well, I'm actually showing you stuff outside Aldea Zama.
yeah,
Just so you can see how much.
The lack of inventory.
Look at this. Yeah, Nick made a good point. He said, look at the reviews. Let's look at this one, for example.
So the point of the reviews is, like, Tony's unit has 4.97 stars out of 5, right? And he's been making, last year he made over 1 million pesos, which is like 50 grand on his unit. And he only has 47 reviews. So when you see 47 reviews, that means, depending on the price, you know, this one's renting for $320 a night. Tony rents his for $280, so it's a little bit more, and he made 1 million pesos. And that didn't include January, February. So when you look at the reviews, you have this one has 27. So you can play, you know, you can estimate that, okay, out of 27 reviews, not everybody leaves a review, and that could amount to maybe 500,000 pesos, which is what, $25,000?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and not to mention, personally, I don't like the design of that one. So no offense if this is yours, but
no, it's not. But no, my point is that there's like it's like a proportion to the reviews to the amount of money that's made as well.
Right.
Look at this one. So this one has 5-star reviews. It's got 27. So you see, people don't mind going there.
Yeah, and he's got a 5-star review on every single review. That's cleaning, location. Location is a big deal with the review, because location, if they have 5.0, that means out of the 27 reviews, every single person thought that it was a perfect location.
And it was in region 15.
And not a 4, because it would be 4.9.
Look at this. Villa Natur is a serene and private luxury villa located in the jungle, but within walking distance to the best at sea. So if you just give people the right expectation here, letting them know what to expect, where it is, and people that come here, they know where this is at. They know.
Well, that's how people go to Tulum, yeah.
Yeah, and this thing's renting between $320 and $400 a night.
Thanks for watching the video. If you like this snippet, the entire video is right here.